We are going to talk about the climate considering the sustainable houses.
Lebanon has a Mediterranean climate with hot summers and wet winters. Coastal areas are warm and mountains are snowy in winter. Spring and autumn are generally mild and pleasant.
Passkhinta village is the best place to build a sustainable house in Lebanon because of its healthy climate, serene and beautiful natural surroundings. It has access to sustainable building materials like local stone and rich cultural history that support eco-friendly living. And Passkhinta also has breathtaking views, providing an ideal environment for a peaceful life.
Passkhinta's climate. The temperature it varies from 12 to 14 degrees Celsius per year. It contains cool nights and mild days. The seasons are from dry summers, from May to October, and it contains cold, wet winters with snow. The precipitation is about 600 to 900 millimeters annually. It has frequent snowfall coverage. The elevation is about 1,200 to 1,800, and it contains pine and oak forests. The wind patterns, it has gentle breezes from 2 to 4 miles per second, and it is from northwest to west.
Others, like heat and cold waves, can affect buildings. A sustainable house is built to prevent and minimize these effects. Heat waves effect increased cooling demand, ignore overheating risks, and stress on building materials, while cold waves can freeze the pipes, increase heating demand, and soften materials. Alternative perspectives or other effects. Heat waves can reduce indoor comfort, strain energy systems, and affect water use. Cold waves cause pipes freezing and increase structural stress and limit natural ventilation. Sustainable houses are designed in a way to minimize these problems. Efficient insulation, thermal mass, and renewable systems keep sustainable houses resilient.
East-facing house gets morning sun, west-facing house gets afternoon sun, south-facing house gets sun all day, north-facing house gets least direct sun. If the climate is hot, a north-facing or east-facing house is usually better. If the climate is cold, a south-facing house is better. In Lebanon, most people prefer a north-facing or east-facing house to stay cooler in the summer.
We are going to talk about water-related issues in a sustainable house.
Clean roof collection. Rain hits your roof and flows naturally downward. Gutter system, it channels direct water efficiency. Filtration and protection, it removes dirt and debris before storage. Storage distribution, the tanks collect clean water and for garden irrigation and household use. What is rainwater? Rainwater is the water that comes from springs, from the water we use to shower, and from the water we use from everything, but except for toilets because they have the harmful bacteria and they cannot be used for rainwater. And how can it be used? Rainwater can be used from the water. Since it's the water that we use, it can be used to water the plants and to be used for washing machines and stuff. How can we clean it? The rainwater can be cleaned by simple methods like filtration. We let it sit for hours so that the heavy particles can sit at the bottom, and then we can use the filtration. Where should the system be placed? The system should be placed near the garden or the backyard, but not near the houses that can. So this is humidity can happen, and it can be used for used pipes should be connected so that with the water from sinks or washing machines can go to the tank. Sustainable house usually combines with harvesting rainwater plus filtration or purification to supply safe drinking water. Additionally, the efficient water use can sometimes groundwater resources can support potable water needs at sustainability. Creating renewable, eco-friendly water system requires strategic planning and the right combination of protecting treatment and conservation methods to ensure your family has access to clean water year-round.
Water efficiency issues are important for a sustainable house. The aerated low flow level faucet. Air is mixed into the stream, reducing the use of water while keeping a strong flow. The level allows quick and easy temperature control. The dual flush toilet provides two options: less water for liquid waste and more for solid waste. The aerated low flow shower head. Air is similar to the faucet. Air is mixed into the stream, keeping a comfortable flow while reducing water.
We are going to talk about the energy source related to the sustainable house. Designing of energy efficiency. 1. Wall insulation. Use high R-value materials. 2. Floor insulation. Insulation floors above unheated spaces like basement to reduce heat loss. 3. Rooftops. Install attic insulation plus reflective roofing to reduce summer heat gain and winter heat loss. 4. Air sealing prevents draft and energy loss around windows and door graft. Smart orientation, south-facing design plus shading reduces energy used for heating and cooling.
Windows in a sustainable house should be south-facing and well-sized to let sunlight in during winter while avoid overheating in summer. They need double or triple glazing with door egress for insulation. Proper shading like overhangs or trees, and well-sealed frames made up of sustainable materials. This reduces energy use, lowers space, and keeps the home comfortable and dry.
To generate renewable electricity, solar panels capture sunlight and convert it into electricity. This reduces the need for power from coal, oil, and etc. Lower carbon footprint. Using solar energy cuts down the greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to climate change. Reduce energy bills. Homeowners can produce much of their own electricity, and sometimes even sell extra energy back to the grid. Provide long-term savings. After the initial installation cost, sunlight is free, so the system pays for itself. Increase energy independence. A solar-powered home reduces stress on the public electricity network, which is happened during the public electricity network, for example, during power outages or remote areas. Support sustainable design. Pairing solar panels with good insulation, energy efficient appliance, and water saving system creates a house that uses resources responsibly.
Wind turbines and sustainable houses serve as renewable energy by converting wind into clean electricity. They have low energy use by reducing reliance on grid power and eco-friendly, providing power even to remote areas. While initial cost may seem high, this balance due to long-term savings since energy generated is free over time. The best place for installations are rooftops, as higher positions catch stronger and more steady wind, making energy generating more efficient. Overall, wind turbines make houses more sustainable, eco-friendly, and energy efficient. Okay, so planting trees to conserve energy has many benefits, like cooling benefits.
These can provide shade, cool air, and lower indoor temperatures. Basically, they reduce the need for air conditioning, which saves a lot of energy. The best placement for these trees depends on what trees we are planting. So if it's a big tree, it's better placed 10-20 feet east and west from the house to block the summer sun. And if it's a smaller tree, like an evergreen tree, it is better planted northwest and northeast for shade from morning to the afternoon. There is also warming benefits. So winter winds raise the need for heating, but evergreen trees, they have an effect of breaking those winter winds. So planting a row of evergreen trees on the north side of the house reduce the need for heat and also save energy. There are also additional benefits because trees can absorb pollutants and release clean oxygen, which helps filter the air. They can put the carbon, which helps fight climate changes, and they also protect waterways. Green rooftops also help with conserving energy. The ideal species are sedum and herbs, and their benefits are they are lightweight. They also filter air and waterways and rainwater runoff, and they also cool down the building naturally.
Materials related to sustainable house. Sustainable materials used in Passkínthá are the local limestone, earth-based walls, wood and recycled materials. The local limestone is durable and thermally efficient. The earth-based walls are breathable and energy efficient. Wood is sustainable and aesthetically pleasing. Recycled materials incorporate local waste materials for insulation.
Using recycled materials in a sustainable house helps to reduce waste, lower cost, and add unique character. It is safe and healthy as long as the materials are properly inspected, cleaned, and treated. Common safe options include recycled steel, bricks, glass, and reclaimed wood. With proper precautions and standard recycled materials are more eco-friendly and reliable for building. Low carbon concrete is a more eco-friendly version of regular concrete. It is reduced by emissions of carbon dioxide and it is with greener materials. It's used in construction just like normal concrete, but with a smaller environmental impact. Alternatives include things like recycled concrete, which can help lower pollution and help the planet.
It's used for a sustainable house. For a sustainable house, you would want things that are safer for the environment and to help people. 1. Natural things made from clay, chalk, mud, or plant oil. Say biodegradable and non-toxic. 2. Milk beans, an old-fashioned, eco-friendly option made from milk, protein, lard, and natural pigments. 3. Recycled beans, made by reproducing leftover beans, which reduces waste. 4. Water-based, beans safer than solvent-based options, easier to clean and less polluting. The best choice for a sustainable house is water-based or natural means, since they are durable and eco-friendly.
Bamboo furniture grows quickly and regenerates without replanting. That's strong, lightweight and stylish. Reclaimed wood furniture made from salvaged wood, barns, factories, reduces deforestation. Recycled metal or plastic, durable, reduces landfill waste. Wood furniture harvested from old trees, lightweight, renewable, and resilient. Hemp and organic fabrics, non-toxic and organic waste efficient.
A sustainable house is best to use materials that are renewable, recyclable, and low impact on the environment. Certified sustainable wood or reclaimed wood are excellent choices as they reduce deforestation and give new life to old materials. Bamboo is another great option because it grows quickly and is very durable. Methods like recycled steel or aluminum are great for frames as they summary, using sustainable materials for furniture is essential to reduce environmental impact and create anti-living spaces. Materials like reclaimed wood, bamboo, and natural fabrics conserve resources, minimize waste, and lower pollution. They also improve indoor air quality by avoiding toxic chemicals and support responsible manufacturing. Choosing sustainable furniture benefits both the planet and people quality.
Minimize pollution. House size 100 to 120 meters square. Tips to minimize pollution. Build compact less energy use. Use low carbon materials like wood, bamboo, earth, and clay. Optimize energy and energy use. Reduce water and chemicals, like choosing non-toxic paints for renovating and decorating. Maximize capacity. Convertible rooms that can change use. Living room to guest room / office / playroom. Built-in storage including house design. Wall closets, kitchen cabinets, and storage benches and etc.
Air quality in a sustainable house is very important for warmth in the house, energy, and comfort. Improving air quality in a house involves natural ventilation, which is placing windows on opposite sides of the house so fresh air can flow through. Using high windows at the top so wind can enter the house and escape. Largely easy to open windows for natural light and also to maximize the airflow. Okay, how to design our house. Using non-toxic materials, like using paint with low VOC. Then using green wood to filter pollutants naturally. Controlling moisture is preventing mold and designing with proper insulation. Energy efficient support, it means supplement natural airflow with additional mechanical ventilation when needed.
On the natural source barrier solutions, here are the four main points. Exterior barriers, trees, hedges, and green waste can help to block outside noise. Building envelope, using materials like cork insulation, airtight walls, and double-glazed windows help keep noise out while being sustainable. Interior absorption, no rugs, hand curtains, and clay walls absorb sound inside the home and keep air healthy. Living elements, plants like fiddle leaf figs and areca palms improve air and calm the space.
Sustainable architecture. So we have two kinds. First, we have passive design, which is designing and building in a way that saves energy naturally without using any machines. First, we have energy efficient windows. Double-glazed windows reduce heat loss or gain, which means during summer heat is reflected out and during winter heat is reflected back inside. Second, we have passive and bioclimatic homes, such as orientation and shading, which means we research where the wind and sun direction is and we place the building accordingly. And we can also use the trees as shading. Third, we have building design with natural and recyclable materials. And last, we have green roofs. During summer, heat does not enter, which means less AC use. And during winter, heat is kept inside. And second, we have active design, which is designing and building in a way that saves energy with machine and using technology. First, we have solar panels. Second, we have water-saving fixtures, which means taps and toilets work by sensors. And last, we have smart air conditioning, like the AC.